after attending Download 2023 and having such an awesome time, despite those glaring issues, it was just a really good festival. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, I've ruined my voice during the festival, but you know what, it was absolutely worth it. So after attending, it made me think of some of my dream headliners, because there's loads of bands who I think could do it who haven't headlined before. So this is just a video of explaining why and who should do it. And if you agree with some of these ideas, please let me know in the comments below. If you disagree, let me know. I would love to know why. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe if you want more. So Download usually has 3 main headliners if we're talking about next year for 2024. So for Download 2024, I want to get a mixture of genres to headline and bands which haven't headlined yet. So for Friday, so the first night, which is the Friday night, I want Tenacious D. I think there'll be a good start to the weekend, and anyone who attends Download knows how many times you hear drunk people walking up and down singing songs like Kickapoo and Tribute all the time. It'll just be funny and absolutely hilarious to attend to. Whether you're a metalhead, you've got songs like The Metal to really enjoy, or even if you're a boomer and you've got songs like Pick of Destiny to enjoy. And sometimes Tenacious D like to use special guests, so you know, get Dave Grohl dressed up as the devil to play drums for Pick of Destiny just from the film. I think that would be pretty cool. And speaking of the Foos, we'll get back to them in a bit. So for Saturday, I decided to go for more of a pop punk route for Saturday, because there's not really that much pop punk in Download, really. Now I think about it. And there should be more representation. So I've chose Paramore, because Paramore are absolutely massive. They'll bring the big crowds, whether they play their old stuff or even they play the new stuff. So I think it's a bit everyone. Also, I've also discovered there's been no female fronting bands to headline for Download, which is absolutely insane. And I think Paramore would be the perfect band to follow through this. Okay, so for the Sunday, you got to end it on like a massive high note. So of course, Foo Fighters, why not? I mean, they headline Glastonbury, they've headlined Leeds and Reading festivals. They are absolutely massive. So why haven't they played it yet? That is so bizarre to me. Foo Fighters is absolutely awesome, and like I said, if the Tenacious D and Foo Fighters played on the same weekend, Dave Grohl might play drums for him for the Pick of Destiny. How cool would that be? So yeah, that's what I would do for next year. Also, this year was the 20th anniversary of Download, which played a 4-day event, which was Metallica playing Thursday and Saturday, Bring Me the Horizon played Friday, and Slipknot played Sunday. So I think it'd be fun to think of 10 years in advance to what would happen for the Download 30th anniversary, which again I would imagine will be a 4-day event with 4 different bands headline. For this, it was a bit more difficult and a bit morbid in a way, because I had to think of bands which won't be around in 10 years' time, which is not a nice thought, but it's the truth, and that's how I had to figure this out. Okay, so also I had to think about bands I would think would be considered legacy bands in 10 years' time. So on that note, so for Thursday, I picked Trivium to headline. Trivium is absolutely big in the UK, and they're only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, they have a really good discography. Like, their old stuff and their new stuff is equally good. Most bands, especially in that genre, are either really good in the prime, in the 2000s, and they suck now, or vice versa. But no, Trivium is pretty consistent, and with such a charismatic frontman like Matt Heafy, or Matt Heafy, however you pronounce his surname, I do get it wrong every time. I am so sorry. If he watches this, just go ahead and you can punch me, that's okay. But yeah, I think Trivium will do it. I think they'll absolutely kill it. But speaking of another band who is massive in the UK, is Alter Bridge, and I think Alter Bridge can do the Friday, so they can do the more hard rock side of all the headliners, and they'll absolutely kill it. If you think about it, Alter Bridge played this year just before Metallica headlined, and they absolutely killed it, so it proves that they can do really high up in festivals. And not just that, they've got really good connections, like the band members were originally from Creed, and Miles Kennedy's singer for Slash. So they've got that credibility in the rock world, and they could easily do it. So for my Saturday pick, I want to go again for more pop punk. I was originally going to go with Blink-182, but then I thought, I don't know, I can't imagine Tom being with Blink for long. I don't know why, I can't imagine him staying there for long again. So I'm going with Fall Out Boy, because they are, again, a massive band, and they will become a massive legacy band. In fact, I think they are now, especially with those first few records. Like, the thing with Fall Out Boy, they've got a variety of sounds, so it will appeal to everyone, whether you like the more poppy stuff, like with Young and Menace, Even that all the early stuff like Sugar were coming down. It's a win-win situation for everyone. And for Sunday, I'm going to choose the more pop rock route. And if you're British, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm obviously going to talk about the Killers. So the Killers will headline Sunday, and they'll be the final band to play. Even though the Killers are American, the British have pretty much adopted... No, not even adopted them. They stole the Killers of America. Like, if you ever have a night out in a club in Britain, Mr. Brightside comes on every single time, and every single drunken person goes absolutely ape over it. And to be fair, same. Absolutely same. Like, they've headlined Glastonbury before, they've headlined Leeds and Reading, they've probably headlined a load more festivals that I'm not aware of. And yeah, it would be really, really cool. I was going to choose Oasis for Sunday, but I can still imagine in 10 years' time that Liam nor Gallagher are still beefing each other. So, the safer option was the Killers, and to be honest with you, the Killers is a lot better than Oasis. I don't care what anyone says, the Killers are a lot better than Oasis. So yeah, that was fun making up ideas for Download 2024 and Download 3033. So here's just a quick fire ideas of some other bands I think that could possibly do it. So for the new metal side, I would say Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit are pretty much loved now, and their live shows are insane. Everybody goes ham to break stuff. I think Limp Bizkit could easily headline. But speaking of new metal, I think Korn could. Korn has had really high up bills before in Download, and it's Korn. They're like one of the biggest new metal bands of all time. Why not? Also, I know I replaced Blink with Fall Out Boy, but I still think Blink could easily do it. Especially now they're having a massive resurgence with Tom coming back to the band, and now they're doing a massive world tour. Which I guess you guys know how expensive those tickets are. So this will give people a chance to go see them if they couldn't pay 600 quid for a really far away seat. Architects could easily do it. I mean, they played just before Bring Me the Horizon on Friday, and Architects were a lot better than Bring Me the Horizon, to be honest with you. I'm not the biggest Architect fan, but that brought me a lot of respect to them, and I've been listening to them a lot more now since I've seen them live. And you know what? Yeah, they are overhated, and they deserve all the love they get. I haven't really talked about grunge either, so for grunge, Pearl Jam, without doubt, Pearl Jam. Even though I prefer Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots and Nirvana and who is the other one? Soundgarden, that's it. Pearl Jam's the only one that's really still going. I know Alice in Chains is still going, but to be honest with you, they're not that popular compared to Pearl Jam. Same with Stone Temple Pilots, even though I prefer those two bands over Pearl Jam. But yeah, that'd be a good representation for 90s rock and 90s grunge in general. I think Cannibal Corpse can do it. I know the death metal, I know they're really, really heavy, but come on. Everybody knows Cannibal Corpse. Just have them to do one headline night. I think that would be absolutely amazing. Like, oh, it would be so cool. I've got two more ideas now, and these are probably going to be my most controversial ones, especially with the whole metal elitist on the keyboard screaming at me because such and such isn't real metal, such and such isn't real rock, and whatever. So the first one's Ghost. Ghost is only going to get bigger and bigger and better every year. They can absolutely do it. I mean, they're doing arenas and massive theatres and stuff. Plus, Ghost has got really mass appeal. Like, it's got like that whole 70s kind of Alice Cooper sound. And the whole aesthetic's really, really cool. I think Ghost could easily do it. My last pick, and this is going to be very controversial, but I think Nickelback can do it. Nickelback are very, very popular. And everybody secretly loves Nickelback. I don't care what anyone says, everybody loves Nickelback. No matter how much they hate it, they love it. And yeah, those are some of my ideas and suggestions for Download. You never know, maybe higher up management of the festival organisers might see it and get some ideas. That'd be pretty cool. And I want a paycheck if that happens. But yeah, if you agree or disagree, please let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and please subscribe for more if you really enjoyed the video. And have a good day, and thank you for watching. Peace out.